Coming up, Springdale Schools is on the cutting edge of safety. Each school now has an emergency response kit in the event of a tragedy. We will show you what's inside these kits. Plus, filmmaking in Northwest Arkansas dates back to the 1930s. Actors who participated in a film reunite in downtown Springdale to reminisce. And we introduce you Robert Aini, our school resource officer in the Springdale schools, who has an inspirational message for his fellow Marshallese community members. All that and more on this episode of Springdale Today. Hello everyone, I'm Diego Escobar.
And I'm Carter Hale.
A quick programming note as we start the show. This is the last week before Thanksgiving, and Springdale Today will have a Thanksgiving special this Friday.
That's right. We will air our Thanksgiving special this coming Friday, November 17th. Here's a sneak peek at a powerful Thanksgiving story we are working on.
It became a tradition, I guess, touchdown angel. And his name is perfect for that. So
it's just every game we do it, and it's just perfect. Yeah, it was fun.
His confidence just skyrocketed. He went from a kid that was scared of middle school and scared of this transition to he's running the school. He knows everybody, he loves everybody, and he's just the happiest, most confident kid that I've ever had.
Angel was such a powerful story to tell of inspiration and friendship. We also have other heartwarming and funny stories for Thanksgiving, so please look for our show this Friday.
Our top story. The primary objective in our school system is to keep our students safe. With the recent increase in public violence or the possibility of a natural disaster, the Springdale Schools nursing team devised an emergency kit that is one of a kind. Ivan Larios files the story.
Springdale Schools' number one priority is the safety of students and staff. Springdale Public Schools are the first school district in the state of Arkansas to deploy the Stop the Bleed emergency backpacks. According to Kathy Launder, district nursing coordinator, each building in the Springdale schools are prepared for any emergency.
We are putting emergency backpacks in all our schools. So we have had classes on teaching everybody how to stop bleeding in case, let's say, a tornado hit, maybe there's an emergency somewhere, a child injured themselves on the playground, maybe in shop class someone cut off their hand, using equipment. So we decided to go ahead and become proactive.
Stacy Hubbard, nurse at HAR-BER High School, says these emergency backpacks offer an opportunity for students to learn emergency procedures as well.
They have tourniquets in them, and we give training on how to use the tourniquets. So we think in the high school that the kids should know how to use these as well, even if it's developing a homemade tourniquet, because you never know what kind of situation you're going to walk into.
All backpacks have a Stop the Bleed package, and schools have added their own materials. HAR-BER High School has added a 4x4 piece of gauze, including a roll of gauze, a pair of rubber gloves, an aluminum blanket, a water bottle, packs of Smarties for diabetics, and they would like to add a flashlight.
So we have 10 at each high school, 4 at School of Innovation, 2 at Archer, and we have 4 at each junior high, 4 at each middle school, and 2 at each elementary. Now my nurses, they all have their own backpacks, but along with that, some of the schools decided to add extra things into their backpacks.
Every school in the Springdale district has emergency backpacks and are prepared for any type of emergency. For Springdale Today, I'm Ivan Larios.
Springdale Schools have received multiple calls from other districts in the area hoping to replicate this amazing kit.
Look around anywhere in Springdale and there is construction. The school system is no different. Paul Labriola files a story about new opportunities coming to John Tyson Elementary.
The sound of trucks can only mean one thing. Something new is coming.
I think the kids are excited. We're excited to get some things new here, and we spend a lot of time in the library, so everybody will get to be in there a lot, and everybody's excited.
Valerie Harp, librarian at Tyson Elementary, says the library will provide new resources like books and audiobooks for both her and the children.
Well, we'll be using it all kinds of things. Our library is kind of the hub of our school, so we'll have library programs, library classes, parent activities, PTA activities, district and faculty activities in there, so we're excited.
By the end of February, close to 300 kids will have the doors open to a brand new library. For Springdale Today, I'm Paul Labriola.
Construction on the new Library Media Center is estimated to be finished by February 2018.
This past week, Springdale Schools celebrated Veterans Day. Before we take a look at the celebrations from all the schools, let's first talk about why we have Veterans Day. Logan Davis files this report.
Veterans Day is a legal holiday that was started by Western Europe and the United States to honor veterans after World War I. And World War I ended on November 11th at the 11th hour. And this is also the 100th anniversary of World War I, the centennial. And so it's kind of a special year for this. But Veterans Day is to honor the people and families who served in any capacity. And after World War I, which was your first official true world war, so many people died in World War I, and it was so horrible that they called it the Great War, and it was the war to end all wars. Of course, it wasn't, but it was so bad that they wanted to honor everyone for their service and the number of people who fell, and they did that by creating Veterans Day, and they also did it by the Tomb of the Unknown Soldiers. Now, our tomb is at Arlington National Cemetery. France is under the Arc de Triomphe, and so on. So that makes it special in itself. And then it became a national holiday as we moved through time. And it's more than a 3-day weekend off. It honors everyone who served in all past wars and conflicts, and even in peacetime. I want to just make sure that the veterans are appreciated and that they know that we care. And it's not about war. We're not honoring war. We're honoring the people who serve and give up their time and family. We're making sure that the veterans are appreciated, because a nation who does not appreciate the veterans, that's your first step to that's just horrible, not honoring the ones who served. If a nation doesn't honor the people who had served, then it's not a nation. When you see veterans wearing their hats and clothing, they're okay with just going up to them and saying, "Thank you for your service."
Carter, we had the opportunity to work the Central Junior High Veterans Day Assembly, and it was very impressive.
That's right. This is the 26th year for the Central Junior High Veterans Assembly, but it is not the only one in our district. Here is a list of other Veterans Assemblies you can watch on the Springdale Schools YouTube channel.
Coming up after the break, we have a special story about a film shot right here in Northwest Arkansas 80 years ago, and some of the actors were here in downtown Springdale remembering the good old days. We will have the story when we come back.
Outstanding customer service, that's the Everett difference.
The best selection you'll find anywhere, that's the Everett difference.
Family owned and operated, that's the Everett difference.
Professionals who put you first, that's the Everett difference.
The best car buying experience we ever had.
That's the Everett difference.
Come see us and discover the Everett difference during Ram Power Days right now at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Fiat.
Take a fresh look at the Jones Center, the premier place in Northwest Arkansas for year-round ice skating, swimming, basketball, working out, and ice hockey. It's a great place to celebrate business, school, and family events in one of our many spacious meeting rooms. Become an annual member or just come for the day and enjoy our first-class amenities at our state-of-the-art facility that distinguishes it from all others. Only at the Jones Center, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 20 years. It's a place to belong.
Look around in Northwest Arkansas and filmmaking is exploding. From the Bentonville Film Festival to the potential of True Detective being shot in Fayetteville. But did you know that filmmaking has been a part of in our community for over 80 years? Paul Labriola has this amazing story.
80 years ago, in the year 1937, a man named Melton Barker got a young group of talented boys and girls as actors to help create a film that is still around till this day. Today, November 13th, 2017, several of these actors got together to have a reunion to reminisce about their experiences in creating these films and acts of 1937.
It's amazing that three of us live in the same place, Butterfield Trail Village now. And I have continued to have a love of theater.
The event was held at First United Methodist Church, and the 6 attendees discussed the importance of preserving this film.
Without their efforts, these films would not be appreciated, and that your community would probably not even know that they ever existed or that they ever were found.
Look out! That's Betty's sister. We better watch her.
For Springdale Today, I'm Paul Labriola.
There are only 3 copies of Kidnappers Foil left in our community.
Downtown Springdale is a happening place nowadays, and one of the mainstay festivals bringing a party atmosphere, food, and fun people to downtown Springdale is the Arkansalsa Festival. We were there, and here's the story. The next Arkansalsa Festival will be November 2018.
And now it's time for news around the district.
Elmdale Elementary students were taught the importance of the United States flag and national anthem during their Veterans Day Assembly. The Arkansas National Guard hosted an event for medical, anatomy, and physiology students at HAR-BER High School to participate in evaluating injuries and applying treatment. Students from Southwest and Lakeside Junior Highs were the robotics team tournament champions at Alma. Congratulations to you students on your victory. George Elementary celebrated its 25th anniversary with special guest speakers, and a time capsule was also created where each grade made contributions. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
For more news around the district, check out the Springdale Schools Facebook page.
Coming up after the break, we continue on our Marshallese community features. This week's feature is a Springdale police officer, Robert Aini.
TK Martial Arts, where we are dedicated towards the advancement of martial arts in Northwest Arkansas, learning MMA, Judo, Jiu-Jitsu, team development, and cross-discipline affiliation. Join to develop respect, honesty, perseverance, self-control, and humility. You can join by coming to any of our classes Monday through Saturday at 207 Commercial Avenue in Lowell, Arkansas. Contact us at 479-365-0783 and make sure to check out our Facebook page. Fast Lane Entertainment is a family-friendly establishment that provides 75,000 square feet of wow with a state-of-the-art bowling alley, with arcade games, a 2-story laser tag arena, and spin zone bumper cars, with 10 party and conference rooms for birthdays and group events. Fastlane has everything you need for family-friendly fun. Find us on Facebook or fastlanebowl.com.
Welcome back. School resource officers are police officers that are present in our school in order to create positive relationships between our youth and our police force. But for Robert Aini, it goes much deeper than that. It is about service to his community.
My name is Robert Aini. I was born in the Marshall Islands as well. I grew up till about 13 years of age when I graduated elementary school, and I moved on from Ebi, and that was probably the last time I was there. I served in the military just like Melissa did.
Both of you did. Yeah.
I was in for 10 years, 2 tours, one Iraq, one Afghanistan. It was tough, I tell you what, it was very tough. But it was one of those moments where it prepared me mentally as well as physically. Being a police officer, I'm very honored to be a police officer. You know, it just gives a good example to a lot of these kids. Day in and day out, when I show up to school, they approach me, they say, I want to be a police officer. And I tell them, well, it's going to take a lot of work and dedication on your part starting now.
But obviously it's doable.
Exactly. It is very doable. It is very doable. And like I said, I really enjoy what I do at work, especially at schools. I love working with kids. It's an inspiration, I think, because every single morning I see kids walking up to school with their heads down, and I'll smile at them and they'll smile at me. And I think it does make a difference in their life. Yeah. Coming to school is easy. A lot of kids love coming to school. They don't mind waking up early in the morning just to get ready to come to school. I want to say, majority of the kids, just only a few here and there, you know, they could be bullied at school. I'll tell them, don't let that, you know, bother you. If you need help, you can always come and talk to me. My office is right there. Come and talk to me, buddy. We'll talk. We sure are making a lot of progress in the school systems. One thing I noticed, a lot of kids, when they are brought up, they tend to walk away, or you know, walk the other way from guys in uniforms, especially us. But let me reassure you, we are there to help, along with all the teachers, all the counselors, and everybody in the school system that works there. We are part of the team as well. So anytime you guys feel like talking to me or any of the other school resource officers, we are there to help you guys in any ways.
For more features on our Marshallese community leaders, go to Springdale School's YouTube channel and look at the Choose Springdale playlist.
We leave you today with a look at the Springdale Schools pre-K program.
The pre-K program of Springdale Schools is a state-of-the-art program that prepares students for kindergarten and gives them a strong foundation in life.
Thank you for watching Springdale today, and we'll see you on Friday when we air a Thanksgiving special. Goodbye, everyone.
Get your child ready for grade school with pre-K in Springdale Schools. Affordable costs, create friendships, and get a head start on education. You can enroll your child at Springdale Schools webpage by August 1st, 2018. You can also contact us at 479-750-8889. Springdale Schools Pre-K program, a second home for your child to get the education they need.